I'm getting ready to make lunch, and I wanted to make a video because I was looking at the time on this recipe, and it is an Instant Pot recipe, and there is no chopping or anything. It's just gathering ingredients and putting them in. But it says, I don't know if you can read this, it says that it is 7 minutes, which includes, I'm guessing, time to get stuff together, and then it has to cook for 4 minutes. And already I can see a problem, and if you have an Instant Pot, you can too, which is that Instant Pots take a while to get up to their pressure so they can cook. So there's the 4 minutes plus the 10 minutes it may take to get up to 4. There's quite a lot of liquid in this, so it may be faster. But also, at the end of the recipe, you have to do some more stuff, and then it has to sit for 5 minutes. So already we're looking at least 12 minutes. I feel like it's going to take 20 easily. And I wanted to make a video just to test that out, because I've done home cooking kits like EveryPlate or HelloFresh or whatever. I subscribe to emails a lot, and one thing I know is that it always is going to take me longer than the recipe says. So I thought I would test it, and we can get started and see how close I am. Right now, according to this clock, which is wrong, but that's okay, it is 2:02 p.m. And so I'm just going to start by getting the stuff out of the refrigerator. I just want to point out that it took until just now for this to get warm enough to start actually sauteing at all. And it's already been 4 minutes. One thing I do love about the Instant Pot is that this doesn't look like anything yet, but it will be in just a few minutes. So now we just have to set this on to manual, and I always forget where it is. Pressure cook for 4 minutes, and then we should be good. Now it's already 2:14, I know. I'm gonna not record while this gets up to pressure, but I will check back in with you once it has started cooking. I was just reading through this recipe again, and it does say it takes less than 20 minutes start to finish, which is more accurate than 7 minutes, but we're at 2:20, and I believe we started at 2:02, so if so, we're 18 minutes into this, and it has not gotten up to pressure yet. It's still working on it. 2:23, and we did just get up to pressure, so 4 minutes. $227. This is done. And we're gonna let the steam out. You literally cannot open an Instant Pot until it's all the way back down to normal pressure. It's been at least 1 full minute. This is a deconstructed chicken cordon bleu pasta, and it did call for just Swiss cheese, but this looked really good. It's got a mix of cheeses. Thought it might also make it more palatable for my smaller child. It's getting there. There we go. Look at it. It looks so good. That called for 5 ounces of cheese. I used 7 because it's cheese. It says to let this sit for 5 minutes so it can thicken, and it does not say whether that is with the lid off or on, but because I don't want too much of the heat to escape, I'm going to put the lid on. And we're going to set this timer for 5 minutes. So, let's see. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. It looks so good. Not a professional. In case you can't tell, I'm just gonna, don't want to take any of the good stuff, just get a little bit of the pasta. So I can try that and see how it is. 2:38. So just over half an hour start to finish. Still not a bad time. Definitely more than the 7 and even 20 minutes that they said it would, but it's close. I didn't have to do a lot of chopping and cleaning. I was able to empty my dishwasher and clean up as I went, which I like, and the pasta is delicious. So I'm gonna make a whole bowl and have some lunch. I guess the takeaway is, don't trust recipe times. If it has a whole bunch of vegetables and it says it's gonna be ready in 15 minutes, if you're me, know that's at least half an hour. There have been times I've thought at 3:30, I'm just gonna start chopping vegetables because I have the time, and I don't actually start cooking dinner until 5, just because life happens and chopping takes me a long time. And I have a child who's hungry for stuff 18 times a day. But anyway, I will say the reason I chose this recipe, the Instant Pot recipe, I've actually chosen a bunch of Instant Pot recipes all week, is because of the quickness factor and the fact that, again, there's a lot of downtime where I don't have to be watching over a cooktop, making sure things don't burn. The website I got this off of is called plainchicken.com. And again, no criticisms about anything there. For all I know, the recipe populates the amount of time it will take by itself. Just pointing out that those are not always good indicators of how long it's going to take you to actually prepare a meal. But I have no complaints about the flavor of this one. I'm looking forward to eating it for lunch. Bye.